Yes. Hello, everyone. Oh my god, I can't believe I was muted. Professional streamer. Indeed, professional streamer. How are all of you doing? Man, I can't believe this was muted. We literally just recorded an episode podcast with Mansa and my microphone was off that whole time. What? I'm gonna have to message him. Disaster. Hopefully that came out well. But anyways, how are all of you doing? Hey, Sergu, Josh PW, aka Dr. Nasty, Sulfurent, Mind, Diego, Max, Shug, Disc. Welcome everyone. Let's have a good time. So the idea today was to cover some of the submitted matches, but I don't know why the upload replay tool is not working for me. So I don't know if any of you guys are having the same issue. I tried with different replays. I might have to try, let's see, on Chrome. Monitor just had a row of dead pixels show up like an hour ago. Oof. Man, that sucked. Yeah. Those tech things that like have no fix. That sucks. Let's see if this works. No, uploading replay is not working, guys. So I'm not gonna be able to cover games because it's not letting me. Like I want to show you. I don't know if any of you can check, but I'm trying to do this, and it just won't. It won't let me. Like it just won't work. It's giving me this error. I can try with different replays and. It's just nothing. It's not working. So I was thinking, since that is probably not gonna get fixed anytime soon, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to decide what this stream should be. We have options, so I'm gonna do a little poll here, right? So one would be to spectate some live games. You know, just spectate live league. Can in preparation for the Chimps and Champions Cup of next weekend on Sunday. You guys better be there because it's gonna be hype. By the way, today the players were announced. So have you guys seen that? It's crazy. Really great players. That's option one. The next option would be to play Live League, and you guys can see me in pain as I lose so much. And then another option would be to do some multiplayer community games. So put that poll up, you guys can decide. In the meantime, we can spectate this other game, as you guys can vote. Play Live League is almost equivalent to not reading chat at all. True. I mean, yeah, that is definitely the case. I'm kind of, no, I'm not gonna say, I was gonna say what I'm more inclined to do, but I really want to hear what you guys want to do. I might not follow what the majority wants, but I'm just curious to see. Let me move chat a little bit. Ooh. Like that. A little bit better. Okay, there you go. Oh no, I'm messing up my overlays. Oh my god. Pro streamer again. Let's see. Why not just use the replay viewer program? Oh, that's an option. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sometimes dead pixels. The thing is that I like to open the move planner and show certain things, so and I can't do that on the replay viewer. Review your tournament game. Record another podcast live. Good try. But oh man, I mean, probably the microphone that was being captured by doing that recording was probably the computer's. I don't know how good it is. It's definitely not gonna sound the same. Damn. The worst thing is that I should know, because this thing, it like lights up. Look, let me just show you. You see, it has like a little light here. It has a little light. I don't know if you can hear me, but it has. Right? So I should be able to tell if it's on or not, but yeah. Disaster times. Anyways, get those votings in. Let's go and look for another live game. In the meantime. Let's see. There's not a lot of games going on. We have here Stealth Fighter. Oh, this is a Jitakuin. What's Jitakuin playing live? What? Having a hard time trying to see chat. Okay, that works. I think these streams and the weekly vids are the only times I even keep up with Add-Ons by web anymore. Damn, Sergu, really falling off. I don't play, I only watch, says Shu. I mean, to be fair, I feel like that's probably the case for the majority of people, usually in communities, like in gaming communities. Like for example, I also follow the Age of Empires 2 community. Obviously, APC is a copy of Hidden Cup, but I very rarely play these days, and if I do, it's just with friends. And it's just like, honestly, I can't remember when was the last game. Maybe like a month ago. Just like team player, and that's it. But then I'll watch, you know, a few videos of creators. Potential meet that live league. Herbivorous. Herbie. There was one time someone called me out for saying herbivorous, because I think you pronounce it. No, now I'm getting confused. Herbivorous, right? In English it's herbivorous, but I'm thinking in Spanish it'll be herbivorous. Yeah, my English and Spanish minds sometimes clash against each other. Bring chat up on your phone. Wait, that's so smart, actually. Well, the thing is that I'm actually gonna close the poll. It looks like I can see the spoilers. Let's see. Oh, okay, that works. Okay, never mind. Can I get Star Flash on? Oh, you're right, it's herbivoro. Herbivorous? Oh man, I don't know. I'm getting confused. Anyways, 53% want me to play Live League. Oh man. I mean, sure, let's do it. Let's play some Live League. Standard or fog? Whichever, right? Which one's you? Hey Joe, how's it going? Catching it early, nice. What's your favorite mode, guys? Standard, fog, or high funds? Your name out loud is close to the Spanish version. Okay, so herbívoro. Is it like Go 7 that like his like Go 7 is similar to his actual name, but it's not actually that? Be the game you want to spectate. You hate all of them, Mind? Damn. The negativity. Ooh, wait. I know this map. This is by Dr. Nasty. Yeah. I remember this one had a lot of iterations. Okay. It's a fog map, obviously. You can tell by the front lines. Sam says fog. Live high funds, Sergu, high funds, empty. Standard for the viewer, says Joe. Okay. So it's pretty, it's not a homogeneous opinion, I guess. Homogeneous. That must be the first time I ever say that word. So, see what the income is here. Also, very important, contested comp tower does seem like, oh, like this. I mean, you get it, and then you might have to fight to hold it. So probably not very contested. I would say these are the most contested, these 3 cities. Possibly these 2, because I think you get a bit more reinforcement this way. Income, we got 20k per player. Okay, so pretty high for a base light. What tier are we at? Tier 3. So that's gonna, ooh, definitely Kindle. We'll just do Kindle. I mean, Rachel could be an option. But it's hard to go wrong with Kindle, honestly. And it's 20k, it's not bad. It's not very clear what the strong side is. Airport is kind of in the middle. I think we can go with Kindle. Bye-bye, Hawk. Oh, Steeler fixed the uploading of replays. Oh, okay. Well, too late. Always gotta send good luck, have fun. And look at that. Look at that. Looks like someone was right with his predictions of what kind of matchup we would have today. Kindle Mirror. Yeah, maybe I'll do this one and then we can go review some matches. Pretty much, Sam. Yeah, my suffering will definitely be you guys' entertainment. I mean, if that's not the idea of streaming, then what is it? Oh, it's gonna be really awkward to build from these bottom bases. Also, no black boat on the HQs is kind of like HQ cheese. Nice. Love to see the little chats. I think that's good. Watching Advanced Wars to avoid playing my turn, says Mansa. I can definitely relate to that for sure. I remember like back when I had just discovered DJs and like the whole community in general, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm gonna watch some DJs videos, and then I would get like pumped and I'd be like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna go and do my turn now. It's so real. What's gonna be the objective here? Gotta remember the lessons we learned from Starflash that other day, guys. Day 3 recon or no day 3 recon? 2, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna get blocked here. Probably not. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that could be over here. The infantry pathing is so horrible. Because we either make a day 3 recon right now or we make a tank next turn. And it looks like it would be 8k. So it's probably a BAAB tank order. So tank is not going to do too much. I think recon could be the way. I mean, the tank would only be to defend against a day 3 recon from player 1. What do? Let's see. Recon could go 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So up to here. And then it could be attacking any of these cities, right? So it's day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6 attacks. It's pretty strong. So he would need a day 4, day 5, day 6 doesn't even reach. Are we gonna be even capping that? Day 4, day 5, day 6, day 4, day 5, day 6. Okay, no, we can be good on this area. We're not gonna be capping any of these 3, I think. What if it goes down here? Could attack over here. So maybe a tank over here. Two, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. It could reach here, and I will be capping that. That right? 4, 5, 6. He's gonna hit me. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, actually no, he can stand on the city. Damn. Ooh, that day 3 recon is gonna be pretty strong. I think I'm just going to make a tank. Oh, I'm probably gonna be taken out on a stroll by this recon. If he does make one, because look at all this recon terrain. So easy to front switch. Opponent's pretty high elo. Okay. Yeah, I try not to look at my opponent's elo in general. I found that kind of helps me. So we said this one was going to be safe, so let's go and do that. It's not. Should I shoot at it? Sure. Get the wiggle going. So he said tank over here. 4, 5, and 6. No, I'll probably go and capture this. Yeah. So a tank here makes a lot of sense. I'm just guessing that he's gonna go for day 3 recon, because why wouldn't you? And maybe the Kindle loop forever is gonna rot my brain, so let's do. Ooh, double infantry. That means, did you hear that? Double infantry attack on the pipe scene. That means that there wasn't a day 3 recon over here. Dang. Wait, actually, no, this is day 5. There might have been. I wasn't paying attention. I think he went day 3 recon from this base. How do you do the random themes? Oh. Ah, cool, that works. By the way, I need to change the layout. My god, disaster. Disaster. That works. Okay. This is Lash's theme. So you're gonna go cap that. And then, well, that guy's gonna cap one of those two. This guy is like, doesn't have a job. I'm gonna go cap one of those. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe this guy goes here, then here, and then goes for this city. Double infantry now gives us 4k. That's 10. That's another tank. There's no leftover for a recon now. Recon infantry, that'll be 1. That leaves you 7k, so no tank build. I think I'm gonna have to stick to tank builds. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of that, because recons are very good, especially in live. You really need that intel. Just going in there blindly, just hoping that they throw a recon in your face and you can smack them with a tank. Very gambly. We'll see. Yeah, this player could be the most evil screen peeker. Maybe. He seemed kind of cool in the messages, so hopefully he's not stream sniping. Wouldn't be very nice if you are. You always look at their elo for both live league and regular global league. I mean, I guess. MT. Oh yeah, and by the way, isn't it weird, the new thing of YouTube, the top fans thing? It like puts number one. I think it gives like a ranking according to how many chats were put. There might be like you probably get boosted if like you do the YouTube super chat or something like that. I don't know. It's something new that apparently they put in place. I think this week. I had seen it in a stream. This tank. Let's see. This recon stays 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably standing on one of these properties. So this guy's probably gonna get shot at. Should I shoot at the pipe seam? Let's confuse him. Tank all the way forward. Try to see if there's a recon in there. And now this guy, the music just changed. That was weird. Because this guy was gonna go for counter. This guy's gonna go here. This guy goes here, and then this guy could go here, or this guy goes here, and then this guy can go. No, this guy's gonna go over there. So this guy is gonna be used. I go here. I think this guy is gonna have to go for this. Yep. Gotta plan out your capture phases, guys. Very important. Let's see. You beat me the most in live league, MT? That is not true. There's a recon. Told you. Day 3 recon it is. Yeah, it seems like this is like a free hit also, like day 3 recon. There's no way of stopping it. I think it's like tank. No, I guess no, yeah. If I would have made the tank on this side. But it's very RPS, because like, sure, if you make it over here, then you have to wrap it around. But they could also go to this side and hit me over here. Right? 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4. Five, 6, 7, 8. No. So maybe you go like over here, and you have vision of the city. Can you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Yeah, you can. Yeah, these recons are kind of strong. I feel like recons need to be nerfed a little bit here. Maybe like 1 plane tiles or something. This is pretty strong. Let's see, if he made a day 3 recon, he would normally get it. Let's see. This is what I do. Normally player 1 gets it on day 5. So if he made a recon, he's probably gonna get it on day 6, okay? So this is day 7. That means that if you made a tank, it's probably somewhere over here or over here. I can probably send this tank however far I want. So let's get some of these captures. It's a little extension that I can't remember who made it, but I can pretty much go all the way like this. 2, 4, 6. I want to stay outside of vision of this guy, like here. Recon doesn't kill infantry at 7, right? With no comm towers, correct? So did it, oh, it can. But 50, 50, 55. 50, 50, 50. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so max roll doesn't take this guy out. Cool, cool, cool. So let's do that. I really wanted to put this guy in the silo, but I don't think I'll be able. I could just throw my tank in here. No? 2, 4, 6. Do I reveal it? Probably should. So I can scare off this recon. Whatever. Just so I can get that city over there. And then he's gonna see this other tank. It's fine. And that also ate into our copter build. But if we do tank, that's 8. Let's do 2, that's 13. Okay. An arty here would be really strong. Take this out. So this is the strong side in the long term. I feel like I'm playing really slow. Streaming makes you play really slow. Just gotta say. Haven't seen. Ooh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I totally forgot. Let's go with the monkeys. Look at those monkeys. They're like dancing to Sensei's theme. And of course, he's gonna just sit there. But he doesn't have a tank in range. Oh, let's see. If it was over here, then it was here last turn. Then it goes 2, 4, 6. So it doesn't reach. So I can definitely slap that recon. Yeah, that's kind of cool, no? In my opinion, it kind of jiggles too much, but it's just not like similar to the other ones. Feels like out of Add-Ons Wars. But hey, no judging. You love it as it is, okay? That's just my personal opinion. I love the amount of detail though on it. Like you can see the little hairs, no, the little 2 hairs in the front that kind of like go like that. It's kind of cool. This is how Advanced Wars 4 should animate. They should just hire all the devs and the designers of Advanced Wars by Web. Hey, thanks Sam. You gave me a banana. A $149 donation. I think, right? That's what it is. Damn. Thanks, man. That'll go towards the monkey army. And let's just say, let's just make sure. Day 6, right? Day 6 tank. Day 7. 2, 4, 6. Day 8. 2, 4, 6. It doesn't reach by 1 tile. And over here would be the same, right? 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so by 1 tile it doesn't reach. Let's smack this guy. Bonk. Ugh, doesn't get the kill. Well. Looks like T-Copter here is definitely important. You get this city and then some of these corner properties. So I think this is going to be a tank recon turn. Let's do... This is a very chill song. Whose song is this? Oh, this is Hachi. Damn, that felt good. This player definitely banking a lot of time. I'm just out here yapping, wasting my time. It is your map, Dog Dynasty. Yes, I helped you a bit on this one. Yeah, I remember. Gotta get that T-Copter. Eventually, yeah. Yeah, I was talking about the recon movement. Seems a bit strong. But we'll see, we'll see. Got the monkeys out here. Everything's protected. I'm playing very passive. I think eventually you do want to get an RD also. Because this goes 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. You can reach this silo and reach these two cities over here. So then this stops being contested pretty much. Because this is like 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Also gotta remember this is base light, so after the first few fights, no more infantry. It's gonna be hard. We have 5 infantry, 6 on this side, and another 5, 6 on this side. So kind of even. We want to get these two, which are these two. So these are definitely going to be the most contested, right? Let's see if he interrupts over here. I don't think so. I don't think the timing allows you, especially because he made the day 3 recon, so he's a little bit slower on those infantry. Not sure which guy of mine would have been the replacement of the day 3 recon, but something to always keep in mind. So let's see. The objective is going to be these pairs. We're going to try to secure ours and deny the others, pretty much. Which ones to do? Well, if we can deny these two, then that's ideal, because then eventually we break this and then we can get them. So we can try to go for this. Yeah, see? Maybe a tough ask. So maybe just denying one. Maybe we just deny this one city, right? We have the silo to attack from. And he's gonna attack again. Okay, he's gonna lose that recon. I don't think that's very worth it. I think a day 3 recon is expensive itself. It gives you a ton of vision, but losing it, that's gonna be tough. Because I could also just like move this guy off and then attack this recon from the com tower, take it out. Should I do that? Swing this guy over. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna take this guy out. Cap this. Keep these guys over here. I'm gonna swing this guy over. Just want to deny this property. I'm just swinging this guy in case he had the tank over here now, so he can slap it back. I'm gonna slap from the com tower maybe or whatever. They'll probably attack from the forest, but even then, it's fine. It's like a 5-8, so a little bit of damage. Fine with that. And let's just focus over here, I think. Let's see. Should we get vision first? Ooh, okay. Let's go for this one. He'll probably interrupt it. $14K. To double tank or not to double tank is the question. Or an anti-air, because a copter could be coming too. But a copter would mean that he has like no tanks, because income has been so slow. Should I just double... Do I just double tank? Double tank my way? I could also join these. Get like tank and anti-air. I might have 15K next turn. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Oof. Got 4 tanks. I think we need an anti-air and another recon. Teacup time. Man, you guys really want to see the teacup thing. Got a big question. Do you break the seam? Seen some top level games where it doesn't get broken, somewhere it does. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it has to. It's all gonna depend on these two cities, I think. I'm gonna allow this to go through. I just want to deny this and secure these two. With that, we are one city ahead, and that's all we need. Plus half a vehicle ahead, right? Because Recon is dead. We'll see if he wants to jump into a fight or not. I have tank backup, but I'm just gonna focus. Like, if there's no attack over here, then I'm just gonna swing everything over here and just destroy this, and then hold back. Then eventually you can break this, get those, or probably just teacup there, try to get I don't know, some of these corners. It's tricky though because it's base light, so you gotta pick your fights very carefully. You'll see there's no more infantry unless you start making copters, but double vehicle is really good too. Here you have it. I haven't seen you in a while. I need to speed up. Yeah, I know. I'm playing very slow. It's important. This is very important, right? We're getting into the mid game. Is important. We need to think that. Oh, another recon. He's gonna take it out. He has to take it out. I can still get vision. He's gonna sit on it. Wow. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Recon reaches. Ooh, recon reaches. He's gonna interrupt. Okay. He probably has a comm tower. This guy's probably the comm tower guy. That is very aggressive though. This city? It's this one right here. Pretty greedy. What I could do is this guy would die. It does make it harder, so I can't take this guy out. I would have to do like recon and tank from the top, but no, that's not possible. So I think I might just interrupt it and then take out the other stuff. Right, I'm gonna have more tanks because he made 2 recons. So let's get that. He did go kind of ham over there, so I'm gonna try to get this over here. But everything will be shifted down here. Dead recon. Let's go. That's 2 recons down. Let's go. Let's also do this. Oh wait, now I can use this. Hey, let's go. Bonk. And I get vision there. Do this. Let's do that. Take that out. Oh, I didn't die? Come on. The hell? Let's do this. it's all about this now, guys. It's all about winning this fight over here. Got 17k. This is the time. Copter. If we're gonna be fighting on this side, I think I'm gonna make a tank on this side. Yeah. Let's make it on this side. Keeping those turns in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, that's the way. Look at that power charge difference. So I put the tank there. It's gonna destroy my recon, my poor recon. He is. He probably has one more tank. I'm still ahead, right? That was 2 dead recons versus 1 dead recon. Oh, he has an already here. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was really good. I was not expecting an already in this map. Damn. He's going ham over here. Dang. Do I reach that already? I don't. Oof, it lived. Man. The day 3 recon into RD. No, double recon RD tank chain. So he doesn't have a copter, most likely. I can't take out this guy right now. I don't have another tank. Damn it. Let's do that. Do I keep attacking on here? I can't reach the RD. I can't take this guy out. So now we're down. I think like a whole vehicle. Yeah, like a whole tank. Damn. Ugh, not looking good. Maybe there's a way to hit that guy. The one in the one in the forest, but then I get slapped by this guy. Let's just get rid of some infantry first, and then we can decide. Yeah, taking here does not look pretty at all, especially with a tank chain behind and no tank of mine. Might have to like pull back. Could take this out. Kind of risky. Decisions. If I go take this out, it's not gonna be a good trade. I'm just gonna chicken out. Yeah, chicken out. Let's do that. Yeah, not sure. Damn, that already caught me off guard for sure. Hey, Mastro, how's it going? The monkeys indeed are out. Yeah, definitely going into incrementory soon. He's still day 12. Already does 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 3 turns to get here. And it's shot. And I didn't see it. That's the thing with opening the tank, you don't see. I shot on day 11, got there on day 10, right? So I did 9, 8, 7. Wow, this guy probably did like double recon, already into tank chain. So these are the 2 frontline tanks. There's probably 2 more like right here. But I think this is okay. We're gonna trade some infantry. Hey Banana, how's it going? I was thinking something of that sort, doggy dog, kind of like. But the thing is that if I start shooting at the arty from the road, like that kind of stuff, I'm sitting right next to these cities. And so then not only this tank would destroy one of my tanks, but one of these backup tanks, like would be like this, 2, 4. I guess this one wouldn't have reached. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I guess this one wouldn't have reached. But if I attack from over here, yes, could attack from the bridge. So it's definitely pretty awkward, and I couldn't attack from over here. Was for the 8 HP, so I would have had to like do like 4 HP, 8 full HP, take out this guy, reveal, attack the arty in the forest. Regardless of where I attack, I would get slapped back on the city, and then I would have 1 tank left pretty much. So I don't know how sustainable it would have been. Tricky stuff. By the way, welcome everyone. 46 concurrent viewers, says YouTube. Welcome everyone. Hope you're having a great time with me suffering. And now he's gonna pull back. Okay, so I'm gonna get this, so we're gonna be equal there. Urban Blade is ready to go. I guess no copter. That arty opening definitely bamboozled me a little bit. But we're fine. We're fine. Got more tanks coming at this copter. I think I was expecting a copter here to connect. Boom, just smack it out of existence. Let's get that. Let's get this. That already didn't move because it's shot, so it's there. We could go and shoot at it. But he's like respecting the urban blight. Let's see if there's anything here. There is. There's a dude. Why did the music go away? Bro. What happened? There you go. Let's do this. 2, 4, 6, 8. I can still shoot there. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7. So I can still reach there. Let's do that. I don't have any vision, but I want to go ham on the right side. Is it T-copter time? T-copter 11k, like tank recon. We can do that. It'll be nice when we got an infantry though. If not, it's what? Tank anti-air? I think I need a recon, maybe recon copter. Infantry. Okay, let's see what this guy's up to. A 9 HP T-copter is just as good as a 10 HP one, for sure, but don't want to be paying an extra 1,000 on that T-copter. Are we getting that capture? Are we getting that freaking capture? That tank couldn't reach. Okay. I have a feeling this guy went with a T-copter after seeing the already shot. But then again, all my predictions have been wrong, so. Oh, look at that copter! Hey, let's take out a copter. Let's go. The fact that he had to send a copter to interrupt this. He's probably gonna move the already, probably put it on the silo or something. Ooh. Wow, bold. That's probably as far as he can go, right? Because there was this tank over here that doesn't reach anything. Maybe like just the anti-air, or maybe here, but would you really send it there? Heading out, good luck on your matches. Thanks, Herbie. Good luck to you too. Hey, Fluffy, welcome in. And yeah, you can judge me, but don't judge me too hard, okay? I'm not that good of a player. Oh, there's another guy hiding in there. Damn it. Well, I mean, this guy survived, right? The ones that went down was the 1 HP and like the 4 HP. Those fought long and hard. So they served the Monkey Nation. They're good. They've done their deed. I think here we can take out both of these guys. It's okay if we don't get the city. Remember, we just have to deny the city pretty much. Although we didn't get this, so we're kind of income. We're a party. Ooh. Someone ordered a dead copter. Do I hear a dead copter? This is indeed a dead copter. Now the question is, do we use Urban Blight here or not? I do kind of want to go and reveal or here. Ooh, okay. Artie's not there. Artie's probably over here on this silo. We could put this copter over here. Boom. You know what? What is this music? Ooh, look at that Artie right there. Oh, I can't take out the copter now. Damn it. But you can definitely do this. And annihilate this infantry from existence. I love to say that, I don't know why. Boomba. And let's is this like Colin's weird song from whatever it's called? Let's do this. And I do want to finish off this tank. Or cover up the copter. No, he can still wrap around. But the answer wouldn't reach. I have to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's nothing to take out these guys, it feels like. So I think infantry here is gonna be the best. Like maybe he can go and hit with his copter, but then I have my anti, which is gonna be safe. Maybe I protect it somehow. What is this music? Does this kill? Damn it. You go over there. Send them all in. Let's just cover this guy. Let's just be safe. Oh, actually I had to cover the anti. Wow, whatever. Can't get them all, guys. Now is the time for a T-copter. And we'll see the message in a second, but what do we build now? We have 11k, we can make... We have another copter coming. I feel like we're pretty safe in that department. There's no tank here, right? 2, 4, 6. There's no tank in the vicinity to shoot at this anti, so this anti is safe. So that is a dead copter. Yeah. So I think we can... You have to make an infantry for sure. Let's make an infantry over here, so this jumps on here, and then we make... We have a lot of tanks. Make some more anti-air. For those that say that I take forever, what's the message? Gotta watch this stream later. Let's see what he does. Reboot camp be wild, dude. That was it, right? That was the reboot camp. When you activated the power, it kind of goes crazy. I don't know, it's a bit too much maybe. He has the high society. Let's see if he decides to use it, but maybe like an urban blight wraps around, takes out my copter. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of supporting vehicles. Like this tank can reach and hit this recon. That's all I can hit. And even then I can slap back from the city. I have 2 healthy infantry. Oh, I forgot about that freaking urban blight. Yeah, I should have shot from the side. Ugh. Okay, this guy is gonna this monkey is gonna have to stand on this side and protect the whole left side. Oh, look at the hero recon. Let's go. He's gonna put the copter there. Ooh, another copter. That lives. That's gonna be a dead copter. Good thing I made another anti-air. He's probably gonna wrap around, yeah, and take this out. So I can only take one of them out. But if it's me, I'll probably take this guy out. I'm not sure that I'm streaming your game, Fluffy. I can't remember. I have to check. Ooh, look at that hero monkey. Talk about hero monkeys. Surviving against the tank. Go. Wait, how did he have vision of this? Oh, because the copter was so, yeah, never mind. Okay, so there's nothing in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I probably just take out this guy. I think fighting too much over here could be a problem. But I could take out this copter. I mean, if I go here, I can then smack this guy. And I can probably attack from the comm tower here. Or just get attacked back. He probably has a tank over here. He definitely has a tank here, right? He's got to have a tank here. This copter was built on that turn, so there's not going to be like tank. Tank. There isn't a tank here. There might be one here, but it's not going to do anything. Once it goes 2, 4, 6, 2, yeah. So it's only going to be one tank possibly on this city awaiting commands. Let's do some stuff. Gotta use that urban terrain for sure. So I'm not sure what's gonna be the best way to go about this, but let's do this. It's not gonna take too long because we are on a timer, guys. You might not believe it, but we are on a timer. I guess we don't have to attack from the comm tower. Would be nice. Would be nice. We can definitely do this. Bonk. And then we can... we can capture here, right? Do this. Please die. Oh. Gotta be kidding me. Ooh, look at that recon. Let's do this. This is gonna be a risky gamble. You know, let's just be safe. Oh, my freaking infantry got shot at. Definitely running through my timer, but hey, look at 2. Yeah, got some unfortunate rolls there. This one especially. I was thinking of putting the copter here so then it can protect this infantry from the copter. And then if he's like, oh, okay, he ends. Okay, cool. Because then if he goes and attacks my copter, then I can always kill with my anti. But he could do something sneaky and gambly, put the recon here, then I can attack back. But yeah, that was a GG. That was a good game. Damn, that already caught me so off guard too. That was interesting. Made it by burn. Ooh, wow, didn't have anything. Okay, so my predictions were pretty correct. There wasn't another tank, there was just another copter. There's an anti on this side, wow. Yeah, claiming this tile was pretty significant. Damn. I know a lot of you thought I was dead, huh? That, I mean, to be fair, me too. That RD turn was like, oh, look, he went double recon. Oh, yeah, double, oh, okay, no, recon tank, he made it on this side. And then he went recon RD. So let's go back. What base did he make it from? Let's see. From that base. Okay, I thought he was gonna make it from this base. I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, because I think this base is a little bit better because here you have one plain tile, and that makes a difference because this recon could be spotting these 3 cities. In the case that you would do any like city skipping to try to rush these. I don't know. I don't see why you would do that, but I don't know. But that's a one tile, so it doesn't have vision there. I think also if you're over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're one tile closer, then you can sit on the com tower. So definitely it's better that we got on this space overall. And there he goes there. Because imagine if I wanted to skip this and go for the com tower and the recon is there. Oof. That is bad news. Yeah, he obviously doesn't see. Oh, I guess there could be a tank. Oh, no, actually. Wow. Because he sees this tile. If there was a tank over here, then he would see me moving it. So he could safely assume, oh, okay, cool. There's no tank here. I'm just going to shoot. But this one wasn't safe, right? Maybe I had it on this side, so he didn't shoot here. He shot at the safe one. That was smart. And then he goes for tank RD recon. I wonder if the RD was to break this. Because he had what, 10k? He decided to make RD recon instead of tank infantry. Let's see. So we got this whole shenanigans. Yeah, I was right here and just attacking that recon. There was no way a tank could get there, unless you're a Disco Dave, you know. But recon didn't shoot. I mean, RD didn't shoot. It looks like he. Let's see. I want to see this turn. He sees me capping there, and he's not capping there. And this is probably the day 3 recon delay. So now he's setting up there. He's like, ooh, sees the tank. He's like, okay, maybe I can reclaim this, which is kind of smart, honestly. With the RD, he could definitely fight this off. RD in the forest, very hard to deal with. So I think it was a good idea not to keep attacking there. I don't think this was a good idea though. I think the recon could have saved itself, just like run away. Because, yeah, day 3 recons are expensive, and losing like that vehicle with no follow-up, that recon could have been very helpful later on over here to spot what I was doing and see whether to attack more or not or whatever. So I think that was a mistake. And I have no idea. Not having recons early, it's like, you're so blind. I had no idea what he was doing. So then he goes in. He has a commentator, so he gets that guaranteed kill, starts capping, gets the urns up, gets the arty right there, just in time, perfectly in time, like no delay whatsoever. And he's like, ooh, we had no idea here. No recons. I mean, I guess this one, but it's not gonna see that arty. See. No clue that there's an arty right there. And he did make this anti pretty early. Day 9. But we did it kind of at the same time. We were both kind of assuming the dealer would be doing copters. They're not that great here, no? Like, vehicles are getting to the front line as quickly as those copters. Actually, no, actually quicker. Because you have a forest, but the airport is 2 tiles back. So it's like tanks are getting a little bit quicker to the front lines. Copters does 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. And then, like, I don't know, 2, 4, 6, like where it gets here. The tank, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. It can sit on the silo. So tanks actually move 1 tile further into the front lines than copters. The only place that they're good is over here, like a copter just going over these river tiles. But because it's 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't reach the city, but it kind of gets over here. It can defend this city, protect the com tower, even sit on this city that a tank can't. It goes 2, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6. Like, it touches it, but it doesn't get on it. So if you want to be attacking into this area like we were doing over here, you need to have anti-airs for sure. So then he goes in. It was a really good attack. Man, this could have been the end of the game right there. Doesn't get the roll, which was so significant. Imagine he gets this roll, and then he can sit on it and smack this guy, and then all of a sudden, like, we have what, 1 2/2 of monkeys, and this guy has like 3.5 dudes, gray dudes. So we're definitely losing that fight, but this was really significant. That little roll there, the Elagatua roll. So now we can attack back. We can use that city tile and attack back. Probably on hindsight, it probably would have been better to attack with this guy to this one. But hey, you live and you learn. Oof. That must have felt so good for him just to not lose any vehicles. He did lose a lot of infantry. You can see it right here on the unit count, 16 to 22. I have 12 infantry. He has 9. So he's dropped a lot on that infantry count, but they're all injured. So now he does the same. Like, he takes out that one, down, down. So now we're pretty much equal. Pulls back over there. But the lack of infantry from him means that he couldn't start capping last turn, right? I mean, he could have started capping. But he decided to clean up units instead. The other problem is that he could have started capturing, but he didn't have follow-up infantry. He has too many over here, and it's base light. I mean, again, that's what we were saying earlier. Once you start fighting in base light, you don't have infantry. So we go for that, and I think this is probably a turn that he could have done better. Definitely not sending the copter in like that. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. I think it's smart to get the arty out of that forest because I know it's there. So, but I don't think doing this was very smart. That was like overconfidence for sure. Maybe he thought, oh, he probably has everything over here or something. But yeah, I think this set him up for a disaster right here. He sent in 2 vehicles to kill an infantry, leaving this tile free because I guess urban blight, so he didn't want to get hit by the damage, and then sent another tank to hit this monkey right here. It doesn't have a recon over here, so he didn't have vision. He couldn't see all these vehicles in the fog. Here's when he sees this tank. He's like, okay, maybe it's just 1 tank. But yeah, that's when all hell breaks loose. Dak is taken out. Yeah, that's the GG right there. I mean, the recon is good to have it in this area. He was having all this stream of infantry. Perhaps all those vehicles could have front switch over there. That's what I was afraid he might do earlier. But yeah, this is pretty much done. A done deal. What about a high society? Probably not a good idea. Like I do a catching straight. What if he had front switched over here? Like, clear up, unit count, then I go here. Then maybe he clears here and he moves all this stuff over here. The problem is he had to send something to interrupt over here. But he could have done like just a tank, boom, silo, put this already over here, and then just like lock down this area. I think. Tricky though. With that urban blight. But yeah, this was a bit too much. It was too exposed. Anyways, good game. So I hear that the replay function works now. What time is it? 6:40. Ooh, it's dark here. So let's try to do that. Give me 1 second. Yeah, value after that turn is almost 2-1. Yeah, that's how strong vehicle and vehicle attack turns can be. You think, oh, I'm shooting at all our infantry, and like that can be great in its own, but getting smacked back on all your vehicles is devastating. Yeah, it's getting dark really early here. It's crazy. Let's try uploading these replays. Let's go. I wonder what had happened with the replay function. Replay tool or whatever it's called. Got these 3 games. I guess we can start with 3 and then see if we can do more. So. Oof. Oof. This map? Steel was a bit hungry and he took a bite out of the code for a quick snack. Yeah, makes sense. Let's do... Ooh. And playing with overlays is the whole job in of itself. And I forgot about the music. There you go. Okay. So, let's see. I think that should work. Well, you won't be able to see the terrain tool very well, but oh well. It is what it is. So, we got this game. Oh, wait. I forgot to press the replay. Hope this doesn't break it. Okay, nice. I almost give you the spoilers. Oh no. So, we have Subtractor in the Green Earth with Olaf and Kanbei. And we have Lex Lumina with Sensei Kanbei. This was the first round, the first map of the the latest Quack Cup, high funds tags, crazy. And it was tier 0 and tier 1. So tier 0 here is going to be Kanbei, and then tier 1 we got Olaf and Sensei. Crazy powers. Subtractor here skipping. Usually you go triple skip. Damn, this guy is hungry for money. Or on the contrary, for contested stuff, because he skipped this chain, he skipped this city, even the airport, and he's skipping this city. Well, the airport also. a lot of skipping here by Subtractor, and we're not gonna see the same thing by Lex here. Lex Lumina is gonna go for all the easy caps first. I'm gonna build his first another skip. Damn, Subtractor, you another dude. You need to get money. Another one? I mean, I get it, but this can be very dangerous. You might be running out of funds really quickly. Also, sucks that they had to start with Kanbei. So that was kind of a big penalty that they had to incur. No, the first infantry were a bit more expensive. There goes the first tank is going to be pointing over there. So I guess this tank is a little bit early. It could have been built the following turn, but unless he's going to skip here, knowing him, he might skip. Is he going to skip? Is he going to skip? No, he's not. Damn, what happened, Subtractor? I mean, if you're gonna skip so much, then go and skip for this city, because if that is gonna be denied forever now with this copter there. But oh well, you're not gonna get the city. Like, there's no point whatsoever in sending this guy over here. You're just not gonna get it. Might as well just set up over here. I mean, ideally, this guy stops this, goes capture this, and this captures this, and then this tank doesn't have to be a tank. Or it could be an arty, and then you just like put it over here. Or you put it, I don't know, wherever you want. Or you just make another infantry instead of a tank. Kind of an early tank, I think. Like, this one makes sense. You definitely want this tank because it puts pressure over here. And then you follow it up with a copter. But this one, yeah, you see the second not doing anything. It can't really sit any, I mean, it could, you definitely want to put it on the lab, I think. You also can Sensei, so he has like batter tanks. You can even put it on the forest if you want. He's gonna have the Comtar and you don't though. But you can just put it on the lab, I think, and then if he attacks, you just slap it back. But that's gonna allow a bit of this. You can still attack from the side though. Not the hugest of deals, but also this being a tank now. Not being an anti means that this city is 100% denied. So the only way of getting the city would have been to skip this and then go for that. We'll see if all this skipping over here is going to pay off or not. You really don't want to play aggro early against Sensei, says Habits. I mean, I guess he's trying to, what his thinking is like, okay, he's going to get power super early. He's going to get those infantry out like everywhere. He's going to deny me of all the cities. Maybe if I can get those cities first, then he won't. I can kind of hold them. But yeah, definitely a risky play there. Since he's going to have those better infantry. And here is, yeah, I mean, good that you didn't go for that. Ooh. Oh, he switched over to Kanbei. Tricky. Just to sustain the attack over here from Sensei. How much is it? 130? The Kanbei gets? Damn, 130. Crazy. 130 attack and defense is crazy. Sensei gets 140? Wow. Even better than Sammy? Damn. And Copter's 50%? I forget about these guys. This is like crazy stats. Now makes a Neo. So Lex Lumina going full pressure over here, which is definitely the ideal. Even if this trade didn't go very well, like, look at how many other infantry Subtractor has. 2, right? And he's not going to get this city pretty much now. He can fight all he wants, but Lex is just going to keep sending stuff. He's going to have free infantry all the time. Not going to get this. So looking very good for Lex Lumina pretty much. He's going to get a little interrupt there. This tank It's not defending. It looks like Lex is just like all inning over here, just like completely leaving this. It's very interesting because Subtractor did make this enter in response to this copter to defend this guy, and then he made this tank to defend from this tank, but none of them are going to this side. They're all of them going over here. It's the classic trap in this map that you build units in this base to defend from this base, but they just are like psych and they go to the other side. Because usually it's like these bases are putting pressure over here and you're building stuff, but it can go the other way, and you're trying to play that little game of chicken with your opponent of oh, do you do a react build over here or do you a react build over here? But yeah, gonna get a little poke there. Has to back up. Now we have Kanbei against Kanbei. Interesting choice there of Lexumi of Kanbei and Sensei. I mean, he's gonna get a ton of infantry and then he can switch it over to Kanbei and they're gonna have crazy stats. I mean, all his units are gonna have crazy stats. Copter just gonna go up, and it is kind of, man, all these early skips by Subtractor. This is gonna be a cap, like he's gonna get it. This is gonna be a tank build right here, right, or a medium tank. He'll make a medium tank. It's gonna be kind of expensive, but would definitely be worth it. I think he doesn't need a build anywhere else. He can make a medium tank right here, and that would shut down all this pressure from Subtractor. He's gonna get that kill, and he indeed makes a medium tank. So this port definitely slowed down, a little bit denied with this copter, and the airport is a little bit under threat. This is gonna force an anti-air build here from Subtractor for sure. Or I guess that bring this other anti-air. But yeah, delaying that airport is not very good because this whole sea body is like to float copters on it. Because if you don't do it from this space, then from this airport, then this airport will, as Lex is doing, and then it's, look at that anti-air hell. Why so many anti-airs? That is too much. You definitely don't need that many anti-airs. And don't sacrifice this guy over here. No, I'd probably let that get captured. Or like interrupt this capture perhaps to finish that instead. Right? Oof. But leaving that anti-air to get destroyed by this medium tank, he could have sent this back and then doesn't have to build this. He could make an IRD, for example, to deal with this. Like a low investment to deal with this guy. It would be kind of matching the investment pretty much. Tank, anti-air. I guess not, it's a little bit more. It's like 18 plus 6, like 21. But an IRD here are very strong. Like, you're not going to front switch any units over here. You pretty much don't want any tanks on this base. Just anti-air, infantry, and artillery. So that would be a good build. And then he doesn't have to build this. I don't know why he built this other one. I guess just let this copter get this free hit. I feel like this is too many funds spent on anti, and this could be something else. This could be another RD to push down here, or make a copter. The greedy Caps, man, such late airports. I know it's just day 7, but you can see how quickly things develop in high funds. You need those airports, and a mixed base map too. Is, ooh, wow, what a bad roll there. Damn. I would definitely shot with a medium tank from the shoal and then just capture here and then make a copter. I don't think this anti can reach here. I mean, I'd have to go this way, but then you can attack it with a medium tank. If you block, you can shoot with the medium tank. Oh no, I guess you can't. Never mind. Anyways, bunch of infantry fights over here. Looks like Subtractor is gonna get this city. Wow, uninterrupted by Lex. Bro, definitely interrupt that. That is criminal. Never allow this base to get this city. That is crazy. This city is so contested, and it's like once you get it, it's never getting flipped. This already is gonna lock that down. Oh wait, I think I skipped that whole turn. So okay, now finally he's gonna go for that com tower. He's gonna go for that port. Com tower actually switched over here. Look at those horrible infantry fights because this is Kanbei. You need a lot of indirects here. It's the only way to actually punch through stuff. And that is what Lex is going to be doing over here. Double RD, all these heavy tanks. Well, just one and a bunch of tanks. No infantry though. I think Lex should be switching over to Sensei and get a power. He needs to get a power to have a lot of infantry and then just stay with Kanbei, I feel like. Yeah, I'm definitely in a Stern Mirror Dark Dynasty. Hey, they're fun. Stern Mirrors can be a lot of fun. It's very interesting. Ooh, Mega Tank, T-Copter. So gonna try to go for this island city, seems like. But look at little damage. Little Kanbei, even Kanbei against himself. I mean, in a city you have 160% defense, right? That's pretty crazy. And we're gonna get, ooh, a little T-Copter. Can I unload this guy? No. We're gonna have a little T-Copter rush here. A race to the island. We got a rocket. To lock down this city perhaps, and the island city, and to kind of shoo away the RDs. Okay. There's just Kanbei against Kanbeis. The Nightmare Mirror. But Lex is just gonna be chill, try to get that. I don't know. Do you get a KO? Double tank on the road? Yeah, right? It's 130 defense. But it's natural defense. Oh, we have 130, 140 attack. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely a KO right there. Doesn't get the breakthrough there, but doesn't matter. Doesn't have any follow-up over there. This medium tank is still shooting at stuff. Okay. Gonna stop that capture. A lot of infantry here from Lex. Well, I feel like that last turn, for example, right now, Lex could have switched over to Sensei. Like, why are you Kanbei right now? For this? For the Neo tank? Was there maybe a way that Subtractor could break into this? I think Lex could have just like held back, just like started the capture, and then just have the RDs here like defending. Force Subtractor to use one of the vehicles. There's no infantry here to stop this capture. So then you force them to use either tanks or medium tanks to stop this, and then you just slap them back. And Lex definitely has way more. Also with a Mega Tank build, like, come on. Mega Tank's gonna be used there. That is gonna be one very, very dead medium tank for sure. And the T-Copter race is on as we see a second rocket. Damn. That poor guy is gonna get rained on by these rockets. And wow, Lex is not attacking this medium tank, but he does have this little already set up there, so that's kind of nice. If it decides to overstay, it's welcome. But this rocket is definitely helping out there to protect the medium tank. I feel like Lex has so many units, though. He could kind of pounce in as he makes a rocket. Damn. I think he can just overwhelm this and bring this T-Copter over. Looking very good for Lex for sure. But I would definitely like Lex to have Sensei right now. Just to get one power out. How strong would that be, right? Like he would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry all in this area. Just 6 infantry. You're done. You're set. You don't have to build any more infantry over here. You have like, I don't know, 1 here. But still, you would have like a few more here. You have 3 here. Like you can threaten this. You can have more to defend this city. It will definitely be very strong. I think they're just kind of scared, and they need the stats, the defensive stats. But there's kind of a stare off here. You don't really need the extra stats. Possibly the same thing for Subtractor, because he definitely wants to get that Winter Fury. I feel like neither of them are using their worst CO. Well, because they have really good powers. And it could really help supplement Kanbei. Going for that capture. None of these captures have been interrupted. So looking very good for Lex, although he is behind on income, but I think it's because of the greedy caps here from Subtractor. I'm also getting these over here, and we get a battleship now. Battleship is gonna base lock that in 1 turn, and there's 1 copter from Subtractor. It is not zoned out, so I think that's not very convinced of this. I guess you have this one, but now follow up can get a little bit tricky. Wow, yeah, infantry was definitely shot down there. Gonna use a copter block there and a battleship response so that this battleship doesn't come over. It can still go on base block over here. Man, this game is getting kind of crazy. Did that copter attack that medium tank and deal only 1 damage? No way. No way. That is crazy. Oh, it's an silo. Okay, never mind. It's an silo. Not gonna be able to interrupt that capture. So Subtractor, the greedy capture. I don't know if that rhymed. Not gonna be very happy about that. But we're gonna get that battleship locking that base that didn't build anything last turn, and we're gonna get a sub. Oh man, we're getting the full naval triangle here. Gonna get an attack there, although it's changed because there is a chain here. It would be nice. I don't really like this, honestly. I feel like these copters should be out here, like locking down this battleship, so this guy can be free, and then you don't have to make a sub. Why are we not using the powers? Guys, switch over. Why do you have to be Kanbei? Like, you can switch over to Sensei. There's no reason to be Kanbei on this next turn. Like, sure, Artie's gonna shoot here. You're gonna get this attack. Whatever, it's a copter trade. There's no big shots here. Maybe here, but you have so much army. That copter. I guess the copters are here to kind of stop the T-copter from going over here, but here goes that Samurai Spirit. Gonna get 1 damage again on that medium tank. Kanbei units are gonna be pretty much now indestructible. We got the quadruple already blockade over here. Just a square. There's a square of already and nothing else. There's a 1 HP infantry all the way back home. But this is the army. This is the army in the front line. There's 4 arties in a square formation. And we're gonna make more mechs. Double battleship. T-copter blocking the sub. That's why you needed the copter. This stuff is gonna be so sad now. Oh my god. What is this game? Double rocket, double battleship. Double mech, double medium tank, double tank. This is the double armies. We got the square RD army over here. Look at that 9, 4. Wow. Wow. The very much feared square RD formation. It is respected entirely. To be fair, there was nothing to shoot at it. Like, you send this anti to deal a little bit of damage to like tickle an RD, and then you're just gonna get blown up to bits. Medium tank can't even finish off this tank, and RD's just gonna be sent forward there. Is he gonna use the super? Feels like a weird thing to just throw the RD in there instead of the forest over here. But he's gonna get that shot at, and yeah, destroyed pretty much. So looking good for Subtractor over here. This medium tank has been shooting at stuff, but most of the army from Lex has been shuffled over here. T-copter moved a little bit because the copter is now in range to kick it out, so that's pretty smart. Another battleship from Subtractor. Man, he's really invested into holding on to this area. But he has no infantry either, and he's not Sensei, so he's not gonna get free infantry. It's gonna be very hard to recapture these cities. So I think Lex could be pretty happy. It doesn't have to push in, but this is gonna be one big. This looks like a campaign army, you know, the classic. You're in a campaign mission and you're given one battleship and one submarine, and you're facing like 3 battleships and 4 submarines. It's like crazy. It's so unfair. Gonna get one really big shot. I'm not sure why he left that battleship there. Why was that? But he's definitely getting that Winter Fury next turn. Let's see if Lex is gonna switch over to Sensei. Probably not, because he kind of want to use that defense as he's pouncing in, making use of the fact that Subjected switched over to Olaf. So all this extra attack and defense is gonna pop off right now. I feel like Lex was holding on to that super last turn. It didn't just like click the button because he wanted to have it for Olaf's turn, for the Winter Fury. Now he's gonna make another battleship over here. T-Copter is not gonna be able to be blocking that much anymore. I think it can still protect this, but there goes that Winter Fury. It is gonna hurt. It is one of the things that hurts Kanbei for sure. Reduced HP reduces your defense on terrain, but not natural defense, because natural defense is busted. Gonna 2 damage with a mech on a tank. It doesn't even deal any damage onto this Neo tank. Look at that, and gets destroyed. That's crazy. Why? I don't know. Let's not pretend to understand now. Tank on road, by the way. Tank doesn't even get taken out. Busted stats by Kanbei right there. But now back to Lex. And next turn, Subtractor is definitely going to use that super. Both rockets really are, almost out of ammo. Subtractor's going to need a black bolt or something. But I think this is going to be a bye-bye base because he's going to get wrecked right now. All that getting taken out. Mega Tank is pointing at that base now. There is one battleship pointing at it though. But you have another. Oh, because of the snow. Okay, the snow is definitely helping out here, so Lex doesn't move too much. But it looks like Lex is finally being able to break through this, and Subtractor's chances of winning this are pretty much over now. He does have an additional arty over here. The square arty formation has upgraded itself to a 5th arty. But it's not going to do too much. There's only 2 infantry. And try to clear. He gets trapped by the sub. You don't see that very often. There's a lot of teacups going around. Okay, and there go the arties. They're just they are the army. It is an arty army. That is all that there is. They don't even need an anti-air. Yeah, it is the arty army. To be fair, here the army from Lex, there's a lot of 1 HPers, and then you got all these guys hit by the winter. Does that? Oh. What? What? What are the stats of Kanbei? I need to see this. For 50% defense, so 60 plus 30 on the base, 90% defense. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, not even the rocket dies there. Oh, so painful. But lab is gonna get captured. The other lab is over here, so it's not gonna matter too much. Gonna get a few. Didn't deal any damage. Dealt 1 there and 0 right there. Putting the arty in range of this arty, I'm not convinced about that. But I guess you do have Samurai Spirit, so we'll see how much damage that does. got a fighter. A bit of an overbuy, I think, but he's definitely outnumbered in copter numbers, so I think it makes sense. It sucks that they're staying with Kanbei all this time because all these units are so expensive. This fighter is going to be protecting this. I wonder if there's a way that he can still attack. He probably doesn't even want to with the Samurai Spirit. But all the battleships are getting shots out. Has to make a mega tank. Got the little mega tank kissing action right there. With the battleship support, I think Subtractor is not able to hold. I didn't think it was going to be the case, but he is going to hold, it seems like. And man, those... What? That copter is going to hold. Damn. Might have been better to hold back and not attack there. Because that copter just took out 2 copters pretty much. Lex never shifted over to Sensei. He's never used that power. So I think that can bite him in the butt later on. And I don't know why he undived this sub. That is going to get taken out. Misclick, perhaps? That would be the only explanation, because now you... Copter can get a shot. Double copter, battleship. That feels like a misclick. Okay, so Subtractor's gonna get that Winter Fury, and that is gonna hurt. Oh wait, it's subbed. Okay, never mind. It wasn't showing properly. Boom. Snow again. I think Mega Tank is out of shots. Oh, has 1 left. But it looks like he was able to take out that Mega Tank. That's pretty crazy. The kissing Mega Tank. But the space is still going to hold. Now this army has all been withered down. You got the 8 HP, 6 HP subs. Looks like they're going to get some shots next turn. Well, not this guy. Yeah, definitely. This T-Copter was a hero Subtractor on your match, definitely. Ooh, the T-Copter moved. Huh. Okay. I guess one option would have been to keep one copter here and the T-Copter here, but maybe it was needed to shoot at something. Okay, gotta get the kill. We're gonna sit on it, but easy clear though. Bomber coming in. I got another Samurai Spirit. Being the first one to use the Samurai Spirit is definitely nice. Having to be the second one kind of sucks. Man, what a messy game. What a messy game. So here goes the response. Samurai Spirit, and all of this is going to get cleared. This Mega Tank is out of ammo. It's a 3 HP too. Looks like it was undived. What the hell? The replay is being very weird. Yeah, that is going to be a dead sub. I don't know why he undived that. Big clear up over here. Looks like the RD party ended up winning for Subtractor over here on the right side. This side hasn't seen any flips whatsoever, but a lot of fighting. Man, just very messy game. All about this base flip that never went through. Bomber's gonna try to help out to take this out. Really committed. Alexis is really committed in taking out this base. That's like his main investment right here. Ooh. That does not look very good for Lex, honestly. That is way too bold. That is one dead already. Medium tank is already dead, so you can just take out the tank and you can interrupt this. This artist is not even protecting, so this looks kind of a throw by Lex. He's gonna be left with no army. And then these follow-up infantry can probably start putting pressure over here. The RD party is getting poked, but they are going to attack back. So yeah, boom, boom. Oh, actually attack the medium tank, okay. Oh, uses the battleship to attack. Yeah, see, this is getting destroyed. Gets the Winter Fury, even worse. Now he's finally free. The chains have been broken from this base and he's free to go. It almost feels like Subtractor is Sensei because he has so many infantry. How? I don't know. Because he is Olaf. And the Sensei player has never used the Sensei power. Has not switched over to Sensei, not once. I think once in the beginning, but then like switched back and said goodbye to Sensei, never to be seen again. Unit count is through the roof here. This looks like a GG turn because we do a quadruple Artie. Maybe he thought, okay, Artie Party is a winning move, and he said, okay, I need to do it myself as well. But yeah, Lex Lumina is definitely dead here. As we get a cruiser here to get rid of this guy. Damn. Lex is gonna keep fighting, but he is very much dead. There is nothing to do here. Nothing to be done. Olaf is gonna get a Winter Fury, maybe? Switching now to Sensei. I'm gonna speed through because this is very much done. Even good for this port cap. Now that Anta here, mix another sub. And Lex finally taps out, resigns. GG. Oh man, what a ride. Definitely very greedy Subtractor in that early game with the captures. It felt like it wasn't very punished by Lex. So we can go back to that. Let's see. Actually, let's see. Who submitted the game? Submitted by Subtractor. He says, I feel as though I was losing on all fronts near the beginning. I did end up winning in the end, but if it wasn't for high funds scop spam, I don't think I would have come back from that. What could I have done better in the beginning? Also, by the way, Umida, you're the GOAT. Thumbs up. Oh no, this one sign 3 times. GOAT emoji. Thanks, man. Have people been requesting your map, the jail map thingy to play, the labyrinth? Has there been any revisions of that? That'd be kind of cool to revisit at a certain point. Anyways, let's look at that early game. Let's see. Because that was a lot of city skips. For example, Lex made a tank. Okay. This tank would be needed. I think this tank could have been built over here. Either here or here, because you see that he's skipping this and he's skipping this over here. Even with more reason, like, oof, this tank not being built here allows him to go here. Like, there's just moments where he could have punished. But to be fair, making a tank over here with only 1 infantry is kind of sad. So maybe over here, to not let him get this or this. He makes a copter. He also base skips here, damn. Definitely, I feel like this should have gone here for sure. Subtractor. You go for this. You recapture this with this. He's not going to attack. If he does, he's going to lose that fight. You can put this tank on the lab. And this tank could be an Artie too. But it can get tricky because it's kind of a passive play. So far, so good. Then we have all the reactive builds over here, which Lex goes over to the side. I do think this tank should have been put on this forest instead of over here by Lex, because then that allows this tank to switch over and attack this Anther. So then Subtractor would never do that. Like maybe, okay, sure, he gets attacked, brings the tank to attack back, but then this copter can go and attack it back, or you can make another tank and support, or make a copter. Like you're in range of these two, so that's gonna be a losing fight. So a little misstep there by Lex for sure. Funny how Subjective got both of these cities. So greedy, but it wasn't punished at all. Like, also this tank went this way, right? It went like over here. It could have gone up here. Since Lex already has as many vehicles as Subtractor has with just this one base. And not even accounting for the copter. So I feel like this tank could have gone up here. Put some pressure. Maybe not allow this. Make it a little bit awkward. But this was a huge problem too. Subtractor. So many anti-airs here. The delayed airports. That's so significant. You're halfway working through the sequel though. Nice. One person has joined the escape room, but nobody else. Okay. Well, they might be afraid of you. Maybe you could have like different tiers. You got easy mode, medium mode, hard mode, you know, smaller to bigger. That could be kind of fun. There was one that Daddy Max had done once. Something like the Minotaur Labyrinth, something like that. It was kind of interesting. It was like you were like a team of infantry trying to get to the end, and you had a mega tank chasing you or something of that sort. That's been an idea that's been done a few times. It was kind of cool. Wait, what were your questions? I forgot. I mean, yeah, definitely the Winter Furies helped a lot. I think it's mostly explained by the mistakes from Lex here. Not switching over to Sensei ever, having those extra infantry in certain moments would have been really helpful, especially in this little stare-off when there wasn't a lot of attacks. There's no need. Like here, no need for extra defense. Over here, were you really going to attack in here, get a few pokes in? There's a mega tank. Like I feel like Lex at least here switch over to Sensei and then get one copter command out and then just stay with Kanbei. Just not having that extra infantry made it very slow. He could have had more to support an attack here, an attack over here as well. Like the fact that he kept this city for so long was pretty significant. And then just having more infantry here, you can see Orange doesn't have a lot of infantry, so he's just using his own vehicles to wall up. So maybe with more infantry, he could have put a bit more pressure, get this city early on, and then just take over this a little bit quicker. I also don't... These copters going towards the side by Lex wasn't a good idea, in my opinion. If you're going to make this battleship, probably bring this copter over here and just pull back from here. There's no infantry here from green, right? There's one in this T-copter, but there's no infantry. There's no threat whatsoever. You can just like pull back. You're not going to capture this either. There's 4 arties. It's the arty party. So just like pulling back and sending this copter to the side. I think he was like very focused on denying this city, but you could just like bring this copter back down, bring this one over here, have this battleship over there. Instead made a sub, which is very slow. Got blocked by this T-copter. Lost these copters as well. It was just kind of... It's kind of a snowball of small decisions. And then another sub. Like, naval is so slow, guys. It's so slow. Anyways, winter. Definitely with it down. And it made the whole attack, like the main focus from Lex, the whole investment. And like, yeah, the battleships, the subs, the bombers, the mega tanks, all that huge army was all to take over this base. And it didn't go through. And that is like the main story of this game. Definitely the Winter Fury helping out there by Subtractor and the triple battleship. So, GG, well played. Let's do one more. It's getting kind of late here. So I'm going to do one more. Hey, Arikon, how's it going? Okay. Ooh, this map is a good one. Okay. I feel like I can only ever win if my opponent makes a mistake. I can never win by skill until subtracted. No, that is the definition of winning a game. That you win by the mistakes done by the other that you can punish. Hey, Lemon Boy, how's it going? That's what happens at any level. Looking forward to the gameplays, for sure. I think the queue is kind of long. I hadn't noticed how long it was, but there's quite a few games. Yeah, I see them. There's like 10 games ahead of that. I need to do more streams. But hey, next weekend is going to be Chimson Champions Cup, so that's what's going to be happening. Anyways, let's get into this one. We have... Sorry about that. We have Wano Kuni in the dinos, the Silver Claw. I think I'm gonna flip yellow this way. We'll see. But yeah, we have Wano Kuni in the dinos with Hawk. And then we have Guob. We've seen a few matches from Guob already. With Sasha in the yellow comet. And this map is Vainglory. It is 4 bases, mixed base. You got 2 towers, very important. I believe Von Bolt is banned in tier 1 and Max is allowed on tier 1. He was like too strong for tier 2. I don't know if you guys remember the matches from the first A Mariner Cup. It was the first round of the finals. Those were crazy, and they were all max mirrors. Mixed base, standard, good airports, wide open for tanks. It's just screaming max. Not even Olaf could hold on, so he was bumped up to tier 1. Interesting to see Hog and Sasha here though. They're definitely going to be Hawk is gonna try to get that power. Yeah, you're definitely not gonna count on using a super. But that extra attack from Hawk can definitely play an important role here. So it's gonna be important to look at those com towers. Sasha is going to get this one over here as we get double tank build. It seems like there was some tank skipping, which is not the first time that I've seen it on this map. Because things are kind of far away, so I've seen people not make tank. I think I've never played this map actually. Kind of interesting. Gonna get a little mech build here, which gets to this city really fast, I guess. If you do double mech. Tank, infantry, kind of locking down the com tower. Got the tank protecting over here. Gonna still get this cap. Ooh. Okay. Didn't go for that. But he's gonna get a poke there. And Wano Kuni allowing it. He had built a tank here, and then a mech. Now he has 15,800. So that does, because of these repairs, now he can't make double tank, double infantry without, well, he just can't. Tank's gonna sit on that com tower. And com towers were at 1 for Sasha and 1 for Hawk. And then Hawk is going to be going for that second one with no follow-up infantry though, so Sasha should feel comfortable in attacking over here. The thing is that you do attack from the forest to get that extra defense, but you get attacked back, possibly also in range of a tank. Or the attack from the shoal with less defense. As we get an arty here, I think, to lock down this city over here. But it's not going to be needed. Wano Kuni is going to walk away. He's not going to invest at all on this city. So this already should probably go over here. I think this already should do a good job in securing this com tower. Oh yeah, double tank here. You're right, Habits. Forest road, pretty greedy. That would probably be like probably leave it at 7. No, maybe 8. So if he gets the roll, doesn't have the 2 towers, but there he goes. Oh, 7. Okay, 6, 7. Gets the roll, doesn't get the roll. But yeah, 30 HP damage against 9 is not very good. So got a little bit greedy there. Not sure why he put the tank on the com tower, just like trying to deny this infantry. It's not like this tank could do too much. It did kind of deter, I guess, this infantry from capping the city, but he could have had this infantry interrupt its capture to stop this com tower cap. Now he has to, I mean, yeah, that's a dead tank anyways. Mech is getting to that city. That's very funny. I guess it's 1, 2, 3 turns for an infantry and 2 for a mech. And goes for the interrupt over there. And yeah, the RD is going to be sent over here. So that com tower is definitely going to be Sasha's in the next couple of turns. Because I don't think you want to invest a lot of units from this base into attacking into this Willen RD. So looking good for Guab. He's going to secure this com tower. He might even secure this one with the tank advantage. He's even going to attack a little bit there. He could send this other tank as well. Like, you can just... This tank doesn't reach. You could just, like, put this tank here. But honestly, just shoot at this infantry. But he might want it to have it over here. As you get the RD coming in to lock down this base. Plus a copter follow-up. So it's getting a little bit dicey here for Guab. So he's going to bring his tank back and make another tank. Finish off that guy that went into interrupt. Gonna get a little tank interrupt there. It is supported by this guy. So he's gonna be kind of fine. So big presence. A big battle here for the middle. Wanakuni loving to sit on those cities. Like if he was Von Bolt. But he's kind of outnumbered in tanks here. He's gonna attack with a tank and put the RD there. So this is definitely locked down. No... Maybe a mech would have been an idea to get a shot on the RD. This is gonna be pretty strong. This is gonna be very hard to unlock, especially with a copter coming, because now you're gonna be forced to make an anti-air to deal with a copter, or else this copter is gonna block you in from either side, and you have the RD shooting at you. So although Wano Kuni had that little blunder there with a tank, he's definitely investing heavily on the base block and preparing himself for one over here. Goes for the tank attack there. Wow, that was a 9-3. This guy can go and attack back, and there's no retaliating tank. But that does relieve the pressure from this base a little bit. And there's no follow-up. I think this is going to be an easy tank kill, and this can be dangerous because then the HQ could be under threat a little bit, as these can move in, these can start capturing, like, and these guys also move in. They're 2 turns away from that HQ. He's gonna tickle the RD a little bit. It's at 7 HP. Okay, it's gonna deal a little bit less damage. Not a bad idea. From the mountains too. And he's gonna attack that tank or not? He is. Boom. 8-4. Follow-up tank, another tank, copter. Why did the... Oh, never mind. Sorry. I was like, why did he leave the copter there? And then, no, it is Wanakuni's turn. Let's see. That's gonna get taken out. But I guess this guy's gonna help capture that. Can he... like if you put the copter... No. If this tank had a bit more HP, maybe you could do like copter here, and then this tank can sit here. But I think this guy should very easily clear this 3 HP tank. And okay, he's gonna go for that. Ooh, he's the anti there. Okay. What? I mean, okay, yes, he definitely has to make another anti-air, because this tank is gonna destroy that guy. But I have to be careful about that HQ threat potential. There's no tanks, and you have 2 tanks coming. This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem for Wanakuni. He was very close to that black wave, and maybe that's why he was going for so many of these little attacks to get a little bit more charge. And he's gonna get it right there, and he's gonna use that black wave. Damn. Okay, that is gonna be very significant. I guess big mistake by Wob for not draining that charge. Ooh, Umber Wilds. You're true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I said you're true. Spanish and English battles. Look at that. Look at the monkeys against the dinos. Let's go. Epic battle. Wow. He got the black wave going. That still is going to mean a dead anti-air here. No response. Here goes that market crash. He was still at 0. So this is just for the stats. Would it be worth it to do war bonds here? A mixed space could be a scenario where it can be useful because instantly it's day 1, or I guess it takes 1 turn to put that money into use. But okay, he's gonna use war bonds. I mean, power. Oh no, what's it called? Market crash. Copter's gonna get flipped here by the monkeys now. Yellow Comet got upgraded to the monkeys, and here the dinos are gonna get this helicopter. So in comes this army. Copter away from this anti-air, and it's looking a little bit dicey here for that HQ. That's gonna interrupt it, and we gotta get a little panic buy button. Panic buy medium tank. This 7 HP already is not gonna deal a lot of damage, especially with a power on. Yeah, 2 damage. It's fine. It's gonna hold. But if he can lock this in, do you put this copter and try to take out this infantry? Okay, he's gonna block it that way. Do you put this tank? No, you probably take out the enter. Definitely have to take out the enter. There you go, yeah. Oof. That unit count here by the dinos is just so big. The monkeys are struggling. This is looking good for the monkeys over here. It's looking good for the monkeys over here. Definitely need a tank, a medium tank. I would say a medium tank here for the dinos. Okay, there you go. Yeah, medium tank. You're definitely outnumbered. There's 3 tanks. Only have 1 base. You have to make a medium tank. Ooh, damn. Wano Kuni gonna lose that comm tower so close to the base. That is gonna definitely hurt. Already coming in to do a similar matter here and locking down that base. It can go here or here. He's putting a tank in front, so that is a big blocker right there. That tank is not getting taken out unless the medium tank just sits on the base, and if it does, then pretty much next turn this medium tank is going to be blocked from both sides. Yeah, most likely. And then the RD comes in here to shoot it down. Double RD. Double RD. Damn. Guab way later in the RD game into base flip, but coming in full clutch. I think, ooh, that is a, yeah, dead anti-air. So now that medium tank is a little bit bullied on, even by a mech. Okay, getting close to that power again, but it looks like the monkey's base here is definitely lost. And the comm tower is definitely lost. So those monkeys are gonna have 3 towers against 0 towers for Hawk. Damn. 130 firepower here for Sasha against only 110, and we got another chunker here from Wano Kuni to try to hold on to this base. I think this is a classic case of, you know, at this point, just let it be. Just let that base die. Probably better off making more stuff somewhere else. Like if you make a tank here, then you can take out this monkey and then you recapture it. You get some tanks out, anti-airs to push over here, or you support an HQ capture instead. But sinking in 22k there to just get shot at and spend on repairs, it's gonna slow you down everywhere else. Like this is a loss, but you're just not gonna hold on to that base pretty much. There's absolutely no way that you're ever breaking through with this much unit count. there's just no way. It's just very easy. Yeah, sure, that dies, you just replace it with 3 HP infantry. Like, it's so easy. Even investing, wow, a full bomber, damn. I don't think it's necessary, even with these copters. I don't think the bomber is necessary, but hey, I'm never gonna complain about seeing a bomber. I love the bomber units. Base is gone. Dinos are capturing the monkey base, and we're going into the next stage of this map, which is usually HQ rush, like the battle for the middle into HQ, because that is on the very front lines. Neo's taken out. That is captured. Again, bomber wasn't necessary. Power used for a bit more extra stats. And yeah, we're gonna get like a big battle in the middle. It's like bomber could have just like flown over here instead of all the way down here. It's a little bit out of bounds, kind of, you know? Could have gone like over here, so it's more in range of the HQ. So it looks like Guab kind of underestimated how much his RDs and copters could do to those to the land chunks. I'm gonna sit on that HQ. Both of them are preparing for a possible HQ rush. But it looks like Wanakuni is a little bit quicker onto that middle, shifting over the tanks and copter from the left side over to the middle. I think Guab can still, he has this tank can attack from the forest. He can still sit on the city and attack this other tank. Also consider he still has 3 towers against 1, at least for 1 more turn. Yeah, so he can make use of that extra firepower, and he can use another market crash right after, like right now. So he's gonna have like 140 against, yeah, 140, 140, 110 against 110 or 120, 110. Definitely go for the double tap, right? The main thing is that there's no follow-up tanks, and then like sure you have your bomber, but there's anti, so if you don't have tanks, you can't deal with him. So very low on the tank numbers. I think he's gonna back off, and he's not gonna attack. Oh, never mind, he is going to attack. Market crash? No market crash? Wow. 24k away. Okay, let's see. I guess Copter can't sack itself. He made sure of that. Yeah, it seems like he can't get it. It's a bit too much. 20k in your own turn is a lot. You have to like sacrifice a lot. So smart there by Guab. Look at that, 33 to 23 cities. But we're gonna get all these flips now. It's all going to even out. Bomber coming in and taking out a tank in range of the anti-air. He's gonna have to make sure to cover it. That is an easy clear. Uses the power there, okay. Damn. Not a fan of that. That is gonna be 1 dead bomber. I'm sorry, bomber. This would not have been the... Oh! It lives! Did he get greedy there? Wow. No way. 7 HP. 3 HP. Wait. Does this deal more damage than this? Wow. Wow. Must have gotten unlucky there. Damn. Because that would have been a very juicy shot right there. I guess another thing, if not, could have been take out the infantry. I think that's probably easier. 8 HP copter and 5 HP infantry should do the job, right? You got 130 firepower. Come on. If that doesn't take it out, like that leaves it at 4. It's not a guarantee. Man. Damn, was that the impenetrable monkey wall? Wow. Didn't get the roll. It's likely to kill. Okay. So he just didn't get the roll. Unfortunate. Very fortunate for Guab. Like, it might very well be game changer. Yes, ham sandwich. This bomber being alive like that. Wow. Has to have these two anti-airs very safe. There is no tanks from Guab to attack them, so this bomber can't just go freely and attack it. There's also a fighter from Wano Kuni to deal with that bomber. Definitely respecting that bomber quite a lot. There's not a lot of tanks in the field. There's 2 heli tanks here from the dinos and 1 heli tank here from Guab. So yeah, it's there should be more tanks. We need more tanks, guys. Gonna get a market crash mid like 32. He spends 1 tank, he buys another tank, he buys an infantry, and then he remembers, oh, but I guess it drained enough. Look, 141.2 charge. Damn. And here goes the first HQ cap attempt. I don't see many units here that can do too much, so this should be an easy interrupt from Guab. Even like clear attack from the HQ, something of that sort. He's gonna clear there, attack that tank. Okay. And going full force onto this monkey HQ. So what faction is gonna win? Are the dinos or are the monkeys gonna win? Anti-air, infantry clear, and then Artie's gonna get sniped there. I saw infantry pokes there. Probably, oof, this fight is definitely zoning out that bomber. But now that there's a neo tank build, now the bomber has a job. Which is very funny, right? It's like, oh, I'm gonna build a neo tank, there's a bomber. Gotta be careful. Luckily, there's no plus movements here, so you don't have to deal with that nonsense of zoning out. Which reminds me of my game against Jokas. Got this adder mirror. My god, what a nightmare. Oh, gets the kill there. 120, 130. That's a roll. That's a roll. But he got it. That's pretty significant. Now he can stand on the HQ. Gets to take out that infantry. Got the neo tank supporting here. Is there a way to break through? Probably not. No. You have to break through too much to reach that neo tank. They're both being pretty careful. If you were to guess the elo of this match, what would you say? Maybe some will remember the elo from Guab. From the other time we guessed that match. Ooh, still gonna attack there. Kinda forced to, but the double HQ attempt is pretty funny. There's not a lot of unit count here from Wano-kun, from the monkeys from Guab. We do have the bomber here, and now we're gonna have an there's always the fighter though, so. But this is gonna be easy RD neo tank. Like this is gonna be a big clear up here. Potentially blocking in the medium tank. Oh, okay. Sends back that 1 HP tank. Could be used to block here, I think. But doesn't. He's gonna send it back to repair. And yeah, he's going to clear some of these units. Get that capture going. I guess you have the fighter. I guess if you bring the fighter over here, then it's fine. And there it goes, yeah. So now, although you have it on an HQ, you do have to protect it from the bomber. And then on the other hand, over here, there's way more vehicles from Guab. Wanaguni does have that power already, so he's gonna want to get enough charge for a market crash, but that's very far away. That's 29k away. Yeah, you're not getting that charge this turn. So it looks like Wano Kuni is going to get a black wave the very next turn, but look how much army he has. He does have 4 healthy infantry, soon to be at 9 though. And then like 1, 2, 3 copters. 1, 2, 3 tanks, Neo tank, double already, and like nothing from the dinos. So this is pretty much a race. He's going to send in the bomber, even in range of the fighter and an anti-air. He's just going to shoot at stuff and pretty much injure every single healthy infantry. This is pure HQ race. This is, I am winning by HQ race. The thing is, it would be the case if it weren't for the black wave. He's gonna, or a black storm. Is he gonna get that black storm? That is gonna be massive. That's not only gonna mean that the healthy infantry from Guap are gonna be injured, so delaying the HQ capture, but the injured ones from Wano Kuni, although this one is 1 tile too far, so that would have been crazy. That could mean that he could have started an HQ cap this turn, but no. Still, this is still gonna mean that Wano Kuni is gonna be ahead on that HQ capture game as he clears everything. There's like a few monkeys left and these fresh vehicles. He has to interrupt this. He has to injure this guy somehow, but he can't. He's gonna lose. He can't capture it quickly enough. I think he's gonna capture, maybe resign, because I don't see a way. Okay, rockets. Okay, rockets. It's coming down to the wire. Okay, I already shot there. I think easy copter, right? Or fighter copter. Or take it out and put the fighter there in the city. Like, dang. Got the other Neo tank here also trying to assist. And Wano Kuni is like, it doesn't matter. I just need to make sure that nothing attacks this one dino. And I win. And he's gonna capture, he's gonna use war bonds. There's no way to break through, right? There simply is no way. Right? There is no way. There is no way. And Hawk is gonna take the win. GG. Oof. Damn, that was a roller coaster. Wano Kuni starting with a tank blunder on the comm tower. Then into the base race that seemed that Guap was really late on, but then he like caught up really quickly. And then we went into an HQ race. We saw 2, well, I guess if you count this one, 3 Hawk powers. I mean, we saw 1 Hawk power and then the super also. Maybe the bomber attacking the Neo tank that turn wasn't the play. What elos? Let's see. I would assume they are like 1200, maybe 1300. I'm gonna say 1300. Oh wow, 1000. Damn, I was very far. Damn. I mean, they had some good tactics there, some good ideas as well. Damn. Well, these guys are gonna climb for sure. So let's see who submitted this. It was actually Guab. He said, opening strategy for the map. A way I could have held onto my base for longer. I mean, you can't. Oh, this one, right? Let's see, let's go back. And let's put some... Does this play music or not? Yeah, that works. So, let's see. This song is kind of cool. Opening and strategy. I mean, everything. No tank build here is pretty interesting from Guab on day 4. Or, no, day 3 actually. I feel like perhaps a tank on the 2 base could be an idea, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe not from this base. If you make it from this base, then you can be pressuring this comm tower. I guess you didn't have to. Yeah, because from here you don't want to do it. From here could be an idea. Right, this last turn, having a tank over here could be an idea. So then it can threaten this city right here. That could be an idea. It would force Wano Kuni into making his first tank, not here, but here, to retaliate over here. But if that happens and he attacks back, sure, he can attack from the city, but then he would never get that property. If he attacks from here, he could be responding with a copter. Ooh, can I build a copter? No. Or you just make another tank, right? Like you do tank and you follow it up with another tank and just keep that tank chain going. This base is never going to win that battle when it's so stretched thin and you have base and airport. So I think that was a big missed opportunity there by you. But anyways, he gets the city. Tank is too late. It does get that free shot later, but you know, still has the city. I think this was a good idea. Like still to hitting this tank, you know, you have the forest. Like definitely don't respect it too much. So that was really good. I feel like the strategy overall was pretty solid. The RD was solid here, going for the comm tower. It was kind of a slow approach, like a little bit of a slow burn. And this was, I mean, you could definitely see that you were feeling the pressure here on this base with this early RD. I think the double monkey attack on the RD was pretty okay. You do start to lose unit count, but this is kind of inevitable. If this player really wants to, they're going to take out your base, and there's nothing that you can really do about it. It's just like tank, copter, plus more tank and infantry coming from all these sides. It's just way too much. It's 3 bases and 1 airport against 1 base that's like split in half by mountains. It's just too much. So eventually you are going to lose it. You just have to accept that reality. It sounds so bad, but yeah, you have to accept it. You kind of have to embrace it. I think so far it was pretty solid. And then the medium tank, after injuring this, was kind of fine, because then, you know, at least at 8, repairs back to 10. But you start to see that the dwindling unit count, so this is pretty tough. So after the medium tank build, oof, yes. So how did that anti go down like that? Oh, because the RD, yeah, RD and tank. Damn. That hurts. But then this was a really good job. Like the RD was used on the comm tower, then was brought over here to lock this down. I think this was a mistake by Wano Kuni, making this Neo tank. Like this one, yes, the Neo tank was definitely needed because there was too many tanks. But then this Neo tank was too much. I think the bomber was too much from you. I think that bomber could have been. It's funny because it's like the Neo tank was an overbuy, but then you balance it out by overbuying the bomber. You really did not need this bomber. Honestly, just having more tanks on the field, you can definitely see that there's a lack of tanks later in the game when we get the little middle stare off. So if this bomber was like 3 additional tanks, tank, that could have been a bit better. I mean, you did have 31k, that's kind of crazy. But you do copter triple tank. Done. Call it a day. Copter triple tank. These guys are dealt with like minimal investment. And then you just like overwhelm with vehicles. You're gonna have like 6, 7 tanks, 2 copters against these 2 copters and like whatever scraps are left of these tanks. So I think that the bomber did you in a little bit. It also like kind of went down here. I don't know why. I think you underestimated the strength of all these units. Unit count is very strong in these moments. So this bomber, even then, it could have been moved over here, and then you can attack. It could have been attacking over here, This anti can't reach right, so this could be stopped. Put a bit more pressure, but it was just kind of big investment to not do too much. And by now, you would have a whole lot of tanks. Like this turn, boom, you would have like 3 tanks more and a copter. And as you get into this little tank attack, you would have that follow-up of 3 more tanks and a copter that Wanakuni here cannot, like, sure, he can go and attack back, but he would be losing that battle. He kind of kicks you out there. You get lucky with a little bomber and then like the lack of a roll there. It was very funny. But yeah, way to hold on to your base. I just, no, you just can't. You just can't. You just have to accept the fate. I actually think that you did the correct job of like letting it go. You made the medium tank, you made an anti-air. That was okay. It is what it is. Maybe leave the medium tank on the base instead of moving it. I'm not sure, but you did the correct play of like just letting it go and invest in taking this out. And then it was just a matter of like, there was probably better tactics here, involving around this, like going for the HQ, perhaps all-inning all these units over here, perhaps needing the bomber over here. I know there was a fighter though, so that was kind of a problem. No anti-air, like no response to his fighter though. Perhaps your own fighter. But then, yeah, I mean, then it's just an HQ. It just becomes a tactical race, how to get the better end of the battles. That is the match between Rip and Voice of Akasha is just like crazy in that sense. It is crazy, crazy, crazy. How specific the moves and the positioning was very insane. Anyways, good game. I think that's gonna be it for today, guys. Those 2 matches. I wanted to do 3, but it's already 8 p.m. here. I gotta go make some dinner. And we played one live league game. I gotta get my live league elo points up because there's too much slandering around about my live experience. So I gotta make up. I gotta get those points up. 2 bases per monkeys. Can they push left to relieve the pressure on the single base on the left hand side? 2 bases at the bottom next to HQ. Yes. The thing is that it's very awkward for the 2 base to kind of reach that area, like your 1 base. You have to go through the middle, and there's a very awkward terrain, like a lot of shoals. It's hard to sit on nice terrain, so you get easily kind of zoned out, and it almost feels like it's inevitable that you're going to lose that base anyways, to the point that it's like, you know what, the 2 base is better off just like sending it over to the opponent's 1 base and taking that away. Okay, anyways, thanks everyone for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a great time. And yeah, I'll see you next time. And next weekend, tune into the Chimps and Champions Cup. Okay, bye-bye.